these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. That hook scores. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They won't give us a second to catch our breath. What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Warrington in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, switch on. Switch on.
He's ready to go. He's got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there.
And again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's will appear. Good work out there. The jab's working. Right? Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
Much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
You're thinking you're smart. You weren't open up. But you
Mistakes and switching up immediately.
That signed up to fight Mike Tyson, knowing he was ferocious, knowing he was a knockout artist, and knowing that he ain't had no chill and he had no off button back then. You know what I mean? So that's why I said standard issue. I'm not giving certain fighters.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Straight right just misses.
To be honest, I think a better way to play it would be Devin Haney must have been in serious.
Swing and a miss with that jab.
This one must have been good for him to keep getting up, and that's more impressive than the outcast for me. Because again,
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still can go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything in return.
This fighter's completely controlled, and down Warrington goes. And you can see it right here. That body shot.
how much punishment
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You said the least punishment, the less you get hit, the less punishment you take in this sport, the longer you win.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Warrington in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
A consistent jab, no. Power, no. Crazy speed or footwork, no. You know what I mean? And that's just the truth of it. Now, I'm not knocking the kid. You can have a bad night in the office. Let's see what you got, you know, in the future and see how you do and if you can learn. And I always try to give people the opportunity to learn. You know what I mean? But I've said from day one, this was going to be a unique situation for Devin Haney.
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice job blocking the hook. The Venezuelan is rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. That jab doesn't find a home. Unlucky to miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Warrington in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now we let him back into the fight that one. That's his round.
Relax now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one.
Get your focus back, get that jab. Just box him. Just be smart.
He's shattered. He's ready to go. You've got to be smart. Otherwise you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there and finish him. Good work out there. The jab's work.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round out. Win the round.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't win it back into the fight. Great.
But listen, the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had it.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's full of pair. Just keep him on.
Back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
And don't give it in. Go back and win the round. All right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can sear it? Did you see that? It's code red time for Josh Warrington.
And I think what makes his fight difficult is...
How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Oh, big shot and down goes Warrington. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I don't think they would pick Ramirez. So for me, I'm not really in agreement with
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was hurt.
Now coming into a new weight class, that's what's making it more difficult to me. But what balances it out and could favor Devin Haney here is the fact that, yes, it didn't look great versus Ryan Garcia. And yes, you've been out the ring for a year. Yes, you're coming up to a new weight class. The thing that I think balances it, where to the point where I can't say, me personally, it's the most difficult fight out of this triple header, is because I haven't been impressed with recent Jose Ramirez. So to me, that's not necessarily a great thing. When I think, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I do, but I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. So I do know how to explain it. My thing is this. I think boxing fans, instead of what you see is what you get, which is how boxing works, more often than not, they're always waiting for these grandiose George Foreman knockout of Michael Moore type of moment. Rest in peace to Big George, right? Yes, it happens in boxing, but again, for my take, in boxing, a lot of times it's what you see is what you get. Like if a fighter looks washed, if a fighter can't pull the trigger, if a fighter has looked bad in multiple fights or looked flat, it's really hard to reel that back in and come anew and look like a brand new fighter and rejuvenated. Now, the interesting parameter here is Devin, is he damaged from the Ryan Garcia? Does he have PTSD? Plus, Ramirez is moving up in weight. This fight is said to be taking place at a catch weight of 144. That's another thing that makes it interesting, is maybe Ramirez stayed at 140 too long and, he was taxing his body, and now you have a fresher Ramirez plus a potentially worn out Devin from the Ryan Garcia fight. That's what's making it interesting for me. But if Devin never fought Ryan and had that performance, I can't imagine many people would have picked Ramirez to beat Devin Haney. So boxing is about circumstance and happenstance, and I think the circumstance on both parts, Ramirez and Haney, make this an interesting fight because Ramirez has looked better and he hasn't looked as good as he did versus Hooker. That was years ago on DAZN. He ain't looked like that in a minute. But like I said, he's moving up in weight. Maybe he feels a bit better. He does have a good hook and good combination punches. He's Mexican American. He's durable. Devin doesn't have the most power. Devin is coming from a performance where maybe if you get him in a compromised position and he gets his bell rung or embarrassed or dropped or hurt or stanky leg like he did with Linares, then that's where things are going to get interesting. So I do agree with Abel Sanchez there. this is going to show us a lot about Devin Haney, and it's hard to look past Ramirez and give assessment to Ryan and Devin until you see both Ryan and Devin come through and how they look in their upcoming